I didn't realize how many morbid Pokemon there are out there. You have some that wear their mother's skull, dead children's souls that have been trapped inside a stump, and a guzzling Pokemon that can never stop guzzling. So without taking any longer, let's get into this list. Coming in at number 10, we have CUBONE. Having a hard relationship with your parents can have long-lasting effects and might screw you up in the future. But when it comes to CUBONE, things get a little off the rails. For those of you who don't know the story of CUBONE, it's a little cute ground type that seems to have a strong bone structure on the outside of its face. It would be no surprise that there is a Pokemon that has developed a helmet out of bone. But wait, that's not a hard shell developed on the outside of the creature's head. No, it's actually its dead mother's skull. Wait. What? Yeah, this little depressed Poke saw its mother die and then out of heartbreak decided to wear its skull. Talk about mommy issues. Are we sure that this is the description of a Pokemon and not Jeffrey Dahmer's biography? I know this game was made in the 90s, but geez Louise. And guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell, and stick around until the end of this video because I'll be answering some exclusive questions from my Instagram inbox. Coming in at number 9, we have Mimikyu, one of the shyest Pokemon on the planet. This little dude starts off as something super cute. It sounds like something you would want to get a shy kid so they have something to play with. Mimikyu starts off by drawing on a rag and then putting it over itself to make some sort of cloak. The rag looks like Pikachu. Why would a Pokemon make such a crude version of another Pokemon to disguise itself? Well, that's because it's lonely and wants friends, so it thinks by making itself look like Pikachu, it will aid it in getting some closer pals. That is so cute. But here's where it gets dark. If Mimikyu is attacked by another Pokemon and the neck of this rag is broken, then poor little Mimikyu will spend all night repairing its outfit, and then once it's done, it won't rest until it hunts down the Pokemon who wronged him. Is this Pokemon modeled after a Bruce Willis movie? Also, it said that if you see the true form of this Pokemon, you will either be cursed or die, or both. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a fun time. Coming in at number 8, we have Gengar, one of the best Pokemon from the first generation. Gengar is a force, and at first it would seem that the constantly grinning ghoul is just a clever prankster. This guy is just floating around through the world trying to scare the pants off of everyone for its own amusement. But when you break down this Pokemon's backstory, it's very clear that it doesn't just want to play around. It said in Gengar's description that Gengar stalks people and tries to make them its ghost buddies through stealing their shadow. What on earth does that mean? Does Gengar steal your spirit right out of your body and then force you to hang out with him? What if we don't jive though? We'll hang out for like 10 minutes and then just part ways? Then I gotta spend the rest of eternity as a ghost? Yeah, no thank you. Coming in at number 7, we have Parasect. This Pokemon isn't really a curse to people, but its existence is a curse. Parasect looks to have some sort of crab slash insect like body and a giant mushroom on its back. I always thought that a Pokemon was just one massive being no matter how weird it looked, but that's not the case with Parasect. The insect bottom is just a host to the mushroom on top. The mushroom has taken control of the body and is constantly sucking the life out of it and using it like a moving house. Now, where have I seen a fungus take control of a host before? Oh yeah, I saw it right here. And also, right here. Parasect is just a late-stage fungal infection that has complete control over its host, and to make sure that the cycle never ends, if Parasect gives birth, the mushroom will make sure to infect the babies as well. That's gross. Coming in at number 6, we have Phantump. Here's something very strange about this Pokemon. Apparently Phantump is a ghost of a child that worked its way into a stump and then became a Pokemon. So this brings in a whole new world of terror into my life that I didn't know about. I always knew that there were ghost Pokemon, but I always just figured that they were just the ghosts of dead Pokemon. I didn't think you could live your life as a human and then in your next life you would become a Pokemon. You could live your life full of wonder and spend the next eternity trapped in a Pokeball. And now you're a ghost Pokemon? Does that mean you can die again to finally be freed from the prison of constantly battling for the entertainment of strangers? Or is that the end of the line? You're a stump ghost who has to do the bidding of others until the sun explodes. Coming in at number 5, we have YAMASK. Well, now you're probably thinking, in the Pokemon world, you just have to make it into adulthood and then you don't need to worry about becoming a ghost Pokemon stump kid thing. Well, then you would be dead wrong, because you could become a Pokemon as YAMASK. Yes, this is a ghost type Pokemon that used to be a person, so the curse of becoming a wild beast with no rights and no longer under the protection of the Constitution and being something that could be rounded up by Team Rocket at any time is a possibility at any age. On top of this, YAMASK has a horrible feature of carrying around a mask with it everywhere it goes. But this isn't just any mask. This is the mask of the face of the person it used to be. You carry around a mask of your own face as if to say, please free me from this prison. I used to be a man, but now I'm only a slave. It's also said that YAMASK will sometimes look at the mask and just cry, and that it keeps all the memories of its former life. That's messed up. Coming in at number 4, we have LITWICK. You think a Pokemon with lit in its name would be a little bit more fun to be around, but that's not the case at all. LITWICK is a Pokemon that has one little trick up its sleeve. What LITWICK likes to do is hide in the woods or a maze or any place where someone might get lost and act as if it's a guide. Follow the little flame and it will bring you to safety. But if you choose to follow this little liar, it will be the last signal you ever see. LITWICK wants you to follow it so it can guide you somewhere secluded where there are plenty of LITWICKs around. Then these little dudes will proceed to drain your life force. Wait, what? Yeah, this little dude is like when a coyote pretends to be hurt, so you follow it to try and help it, and the next thing you know, you're being ambushed by coyotes. Why does LITWICK do this? Well, because it needs more fuel for the fire that's going on top of its head. So that means the flame on its head is always being powered by someone's soul. That's creepy. Coming in at number 3, we have GUZZLORD, the best named Pokemon of all time. GUZZLORD is aptly named because all this Pokemon does is guzzle down food. In fact, this creature doesn't even need to guzzle food. It can guzzle whatever you put in front of it. It said that this Pokemon could eat an entire mountain. Really, this Pokemon should just be named Joey Chestnut because he's the champ of chomping down grub.
Begin.
How does the world still exist with this creature walking around in it? No one knows. You think everything would be eaten by now. But I snuck this Guzzler on the list because it would seem that this Pokemon is the embodiment of one of the 7 deadly sins. We're talking about gluttony, of course. This Pokemon eats constantly and is never full. I can't think of a worse hell than that. You're stuffing your face non-stop, but the rumbling in your tummy never stops. That is truly a curse. On the upside, this Pokemon apparently never poops. Obviously, pooping is one of the great pleasures in life, but never pooping again might be nice. Also, this Pokemon can eat anything, so we could literally dump all our waste into the mouth of this Pokemon and it would eat it all and we would have a clean world. It's the perfect solution to pollution. Coming in at number 2, we have Mewtwo. I mean, we don't really have to go that deep to find out why this Pokemon is cursed. It's pretty clear that being the smartest of them all would weigh heavy on your shoulders. You're cursed with being infinitely smarter than all your Pokemon brethren, so you must be the one who will bring them into the light. You have to save them from the humans and bring justice to your kind. Having the burden of saving an entire race of creatures is pretty heavy. On top of this, Mewtwo was created in a lab and horribly experimented on by humans. That's a cursed beginning right from the start. And then on top of that, Mewtwo has to constantly be on the run from every last organization, Pokemon trainer, and anyone else who has heard about the legend and is trying to hunt him down so they can have his power all to themselves. You never rest. You're burdened with brilliance and you have an endless furnace of anger in your heart. That doesn't sound like a very good time at all. And coming into the number 1 spot is Jigglypuff. Wait, what? Why would it be Jigglypuff? Some of you at home are thinking, how on earth could Jigglypuff be the most cursed Pokemon? That doesn't make any sense. There are Pokemon on this list that will kill you if you look at them. Well, Jigglypuff has one of those old school curses put on it. This is the equivalent to being King Midas. You have the ability to turn anything you touch into gold, but you can't touch anything and you end up killing all the people around you. All Jigglypuff wants to do is sing for the people around her. She will belt out a tune to get everyone into it, trying to show the world that she's a star. But every time she sings, her voice is too beautiful and it puts everyone to sleep. What kind of sick, joke is this. God made a Pokemon that could sing better than all the others, but then cursed her to put everyone to sleep when she sings? That's sick. How dare you make such a beautiful creature go through so much suffering? Its whole life is just one big prank. Alright guys, that has been our list. Now I'm going to answer some questions from my Instagram inbox. Our first question comes from Vaporlust Media, who wrote in and asked, would you rather be a dragon or own a dragon? I think I would rather own a dragon, because if I was a dragon, people would never stop hunting me. It would be like the Mewtwo situation. If I owned a dragon, then we would be buddies and we could rule the world together. I would be a very kind dragon owner. Raphael Fuser wrote and asked, demons, are they a hoax or real? Here's the thing, I don't believe that ghosts and demons are exactly what we say they are, but sometimes creepy things happen and we have zero explanation for it. My rule is if something is spooky and unexplained, I just stay away from it. Go, no thanks, don't come near me. Old Fart Grandpa wrote in and asked, do you drive? Are you a car guy? What is your dream car? I actually don't have a car. Toronto's such a busy, expensive city. I actually ride a bike, and I love riding a bike. It's cheap, it's the fastest way to get around the city, it's good for your body, and it's good for the environment. I don't really have a dream car because I'm not a car guy. I think I would get a motorcycle one day, maybe. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'd love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Until next time, I've been your host, Jade Arena, and guys, if you have someone better than GUZZLORD, tell me. But GUZZLORD's the best Pokemon ever. It's the best!